So in a school hall, tables were arranged in rows such that there were exactly 6 tables in each row. For examination, 26 tables were removed from the school hall and the rest of the tables were rearranged. There were now exactly 8 tables in each row and 28 fewer rows. Okay, so we look at first. At first, we know that there are actually 6 tables in each row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But we do not know how many rows are there, correct? Okay, it's all 6 tables. We do not know how many rows there are. Okay, but during an examination, okay, 26 tables were removed. Okay, so you actually minus 26 tables. And the rest of the tables were rearranged. So there are now exactly 8 tables in each row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But we do not know how many rows. But we know that now there's fewer rows, right? Correct or wrong? There are lesser rows than before. Okay, and how many lesser rows? 28, right? Okay, so that means that previously, right? Okay, there are actually 28 rows of 6 chairs, right? Correct? There are some changes to these 28 rows of 6 chairs, yes or no? Correct? So, how many chairs are there in these 28 rows of 6 chairs? 168. Correct. So, what happened to these 168 chairs? They were either, part of it were either removed, the rest were rearranged, yes or no? Do you agree with me? Something happened to these 28 fewer rows, right? So there's this 28 rows of 6 chairs. Something happened to them. What happened to them? They were either removed from the hall or they were rearranged. Yes or no? So, if I do not care about those that's removed from the hall, that means 168. I do not consider those that have been removed from the hall. I'm actually left with 142 chairs. And these 142 chairs, where they go to? It results in the formation of these extra rows of 2 chairs, right? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yes or no? Correct? Yes or no? Do you agree? So this 142, no, divide by 2, right? So I know that there's actually 71 rows at the end, right? Yes or no? Do you agree there's 71 rows in the end? Okay, what is the question asking for? How many tables were used for the examination, right? So since I know that there's 71 rows and each row is 8 tables, we'll know that we have 568 tables used. Anyone do not understand my explanation? Anyone do not understand? I think it will be easy if you can draw this out visually. Okay, if you draw this out, you can imagine what happens. I know that there's other alternative methods, but can you all please do this method as correction? Yes? Yes, Please draw it out. Okay, sometimes drawing helps to help you visualize what's happening during the exam, okay? It's still similar. It's you doing the other way around, that's all. Yeah, but still do the other alternative as well. Do both. Anyone has any problem? If not, then I'm going to move on to the next question. No question, right? Kaden, stop admiring the sunshine. Okay. Kaden, is it too far? Very distracting? You need a closer seat? You and Gabriel are very worried. Too far. Y'all need to... Why don't you sit at the Brandon's seat? Is that Brandon's seat? The one beside Jing Kai. Do you want? Why don't you sit beside Jing Kai during math since it's not around? And Gabriel, why don't you take Xuan Wei's seat? Too far. Both of you is too far. Very dangerous. Come, move to the front. Okay, I think you are too dreamy to sit so far. Okay, just need to bring your pencil case and the worksheet. The bag can just leave there. Okay, so question 17. Anyone has any problem? 17. Okay, let's go through question 17 together. I've got this person Ben. He had some red and blue marbles. 30% of the marbles were red and the rest were blue. How many percent were blue? Call it out. 70% were blue, right? He bought 220 red marbles and the number of red marbles increased to 40%. How many marbles did Ben have at first? Really simple. Okay. Now, we know red to blue. Tell me what's the ratio of the number of red to blue marbles, Ernest? 30 is to 70. Or simplest form is 3 is to 7, right? Correct or wrong? Okay, now this is the before situation. Before he actually buy the 220 red marbles, right? Correct? So after the red to blue, we know that he only bought red marbles, right? Did he buy any blue marbles? No, never buy any blue marbles, right? So this strategy is one quantity unchanged, right? Okay, one quantity remain unchanged. Now Jack, no, not Jack. Sky, can you tell me the new ratio? 40 is to 60, right? Simplest is 2 is to 3. Okay, since we know one quantity remain unchanged, Isabel, tell me which one is the one that remain unchanged? Blue, right? But we have 7 and 3. What should I do next, Lauren? I must do a lowest common multiple, right? Okay, when I do a lowest common multiple of the blue and the red, what did I get, Adriana? Charlotte, can you even hear her? You can't hear her. Then what do you expect me to hear you from here? You sure? You said for her or she said 21? 21? What is 21? Please speak loudly, please. Adriana. Okay, so we all agree that lowest common multiple is 21 units, right? For the blue. So 21. 21. So no, now here we know multiply 7. Here I must multiply by 3 to give 9, right? So we'll be comparing these two ratios, right? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So we know that there's this increase in number of units. How many units did it increase by? And 5 units equals to 220, right? 1 unit will give me 44. So, how many marbles did Ben have at first? At first is how many units altogether beyond? 30 units, right? And you have 44 multiplied by 30 and you get? 1320. I think this is one of the shortest method you can find. I don't think there's anything that's shorter, simpler to understand. Did you use one quantity remain unchanged for this?
Yes.
Okay, this is a strategy you must identify immediately. For this to be a question 17, right? Okay, I will consider it too simple for question 17 actually. Normally they won't even give 4 marks for this. I think one quantity unchanged is around 3 marks. Okay, one quantity remain unchanged is around 3 marks. And probably they will put it around question 10 or 11. Okay, one of the easier questions in front. This is a question that you must be able to score. Okay, Ken? Or if you do a different method, please do corrections. You don't even understand your own method. I can't help you when you can't. Huh? Sorry? Better to use a smaller number. It's easier. Okay, let's stop here for now. And let's go for recess.